How's guys? Day 18 Change Cycle Challenge. I'm Peter Potgieter and you're watching a series where I took on a challenge to see whether I can stick to South Africans licensed riders with a preparation time of only 90 days. Will I make it? Will I get fit, strong and fast enough to actually bite and maybe compete? Only time will tell. Well, a little bit of feedback of today is I was supposed to do a club ride and I drove all the way from where I stay to Centurion, and I slept over at my folks' place because I wanted to do the club ride in the morning. Guess what? This morning, 5 o'clock, thunder showers, raining, it's pouring down. Messages come through on the group. Club ride cancelled, no more club ride. Damn, now what? I did all this preparation, packed the bag, organized with my son to stay with my uncle here, and it's not gonna happen. So automatically, my everything just sat down into my boots, and I felt like, what now? So lying in the bed, contemplating what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna skip it, and I realized that I've got no option. I have to train today. But yet, I've got a problem now. I've got my road cleat shoes here. And I don't have my mountain bike shoes because my mountain bike shoes I use for the watt bike. And now I'm going to need to go to the gym. So, my son also sleeps over here. I tell my son, okay, cool, are you going to stay here on your own while I go to the gym, or are we just going to stick it out? And he comes up with a great idea. He says, ask Grandpa whether you can't borrow his shoes. So, phone him up, because they're gone. They're actually at South African champs. My mother is taking part there. Woohoo! I'm so proud of her. And he said, okay, cool, I can borrow his shoes, and he told me where it is, so I went to take it out. Got onto the bike, and I was contemplating, am I going to do a 2 or 3 hour, because that is plus minus how long I would have been on the bike. So I sat on the bike and I started pedaling. Once I started pedaling, 20 minutes in, my animal inside of me told me, time to quit, time to stop. It's now time to get off. Why? Because when I started training for this, I started off with 20 minutes. So I believe this is why it's happening. Okay, foot. Around about 35 minutes again, devil came out. You're stopping. And I fought and I sat it through. All went great. Close to 40 minutes, automatically, my legs start going faster. It's like it's going into an interval, going into a sprint, ready to just finish off the day. Really, I am not shitting you. Guess what, guys? I've got a habit in there. A habit were installed in 18 days in my body, in my subconscious, and my frontal cortex couldn't pick it up that I've got this habit already, but a sort of habit has been installed already. The cue, and then at the end, goes for a sprint because the reward is coming. You're gonna get off. Guess what? I don't get off. Damn. Now I struggle. Almost an hour in, I decide, no. Sitting on this watt bike, stationary bike, not moving anywhere. Hour is long, man. Hour is long. I'll start making all these valid excuses. And eventually, get through the hour. It's great. By all means, I'm like a schizophrenic. I'm contemplating. I'm hating every moment on this bike. I just want to get off. And I told myself, you know what, Peter? Just stick out 2 hours. Stick out 2 hours, then you're halfway now. Stick out 2 hours, and you're halfway. It's fine. 2 hours is okay. Remember, you're on a watt bike, so you've got no freewheeling. You're pedaling all the way. Good. So I continue riding. Eventually, I felt like, okay, let's see what I can do with this wattage. And I'm listening to an Audible book while I'm busy. So I'm stimulating the mind and going forward and pushing up the watts. And I realized that once I get to 160 beats per minute on my heart rate, I just hate it. I just want to slow down. Shit. So I didn't push myself over that. I just kept myself low, kept it going gradually, and eventually, I think an hour and a half in, I once again the feeling of just wanting to quit, to stop now, came in hard and strong. It came in. So I sat, and I think my cadence went down to 40. Miserable, I promise you, miserable. Now, if you've ever seen a depressed person, you should have seen me then. It's laughable, I know. But I was sitting there miserable. I don't want to do this. And eventually I woke up and I just said, fuck, just pedal the bike. And I continued pedaling along. And now my mind started drifting away about where I need to be on my watts. And my mom actually sent me through one of the guys that partaked at essays at South African time trial champs, his stats on Strava. And I had a look at that, and first thing that I did is, let me go and have a look at what's a watts he put out. So this guy didn't even place. This dude, his average watts, 540. 540, his average watts. That was such a demotivating because I'm sitting at 250. What the fuck? I've got, I'm in 18 days, I'm sitting at 250. I want to try to stick with guys pushing 550. It sounds crazy, but I'm still going to do it. And I realized that shit like that can demotivate on you. And even though I'm aware of that, it doesn't prevent it from demotivating me. It's almost like I should have never been aware of this. I should have never known this. But it's important for me now to know it, because now I need to change up my plan, because I need to grow more watts. 350, 400, I'm sorry, Peter, that ain't gonna cut it. You need to go 550. You need to put yourself up a target of 550. So I need to put up a target of 550, and I need to break it down into smaller goals, and break down each day into goals, and each ride into miniature goals, and record it to make sure that I can go forward. I need to concentrate. I'm really gonna need to start looking at my diet. Please remember that I'm still sticking to the part of where I am staying all natural. I've only got water in my bottle. I'm not gonna add any sugars. And it was confirmed again that I should not have any of this bloody gunk that's out on the market on last week when we did that tandem race. I had one bar, a small little bar like that. It comes in a green packet, and it floored me. It picked me up, yes, it did, okay? But then I just felt terrible. I felt cuck. All this shit's on the market. I'm firmly convinced that I should stay all natural, stay with nuts, raisins, dates, and fruits, and potato. That's what I'm gonna go for. And I'll give you guys exactly what type of nuts, because everything else I gave you. So that's gonna be my food when I train on the bike. And I reckon I need to start eating that while I'm training. While I'm training and while I'm racing, I should eat exactly the same. Cool. So you guys probably want to see my stats for today. And here's my stats. So the stats shows that I didn't really push that hard. If we look at the average power, 178 watts. Our cadence very low as well, running at 81, and the average speed at 30.1. Here with again confirmation, I trained in green most of the time, a little bit of orange, and then blue and gray. There we go, guys. Be great, stay awesome, and change.